and just when it looks like I was gonna get back to editing and uploading these for y'all, I got a 2-for-1 special. So we're gonna make this real quick. The I Didn't Do Nothing artist, Doja Cat, weird ass. I guess when you can't make money in hip hop and you don't have any #1 songs charting, right? You got to do weird for, I don't know where the fuck this bitch was at. I don't know where it was taken. I kind of don't give a fuck, right? But she was seen wearing what looks like the stand-in costume for Hellraiser, dipped in blood, minus the spikes. Bitch just got a lot of shit going on. Who knows, man? Like, this is what happens when you say shit against Black America and think that you have a white base that's gonna support you like Kanye West, and the shit ricochets and backfires and hit your dumb ass in the face, and now you're left to doing stupid shit like this, looking like a spectacle of no notoriety, right? You don't do anything. Like, what does she do other than the last album she's dropped? Shit's more like double brick. Maybe she does tours. She never headlines. So like, this kind of like stunted her growth. The whole chuckling with the I didn't do nothing with the racist white boys and kissing white boys' ass and just demeaning black people, but namely black men. And then Nas had to get on her stupid ass with the ultra black. So now this hoe is dressed in ultra red, right? Enough of that shit. Then we have Floyd Mayweather that says, well, you know what? I ain't even gonna say it for him. I'm gonna let him say it for himself.
I mean, why do we constantly call each other African Americans? When we go out there and go on the front line and fight the war, we're Americans. When we go in the Olympic Games, we're Americans. But now when we come home, we're African Americans. You know, I don't understand. We're Americans. We built this land.
Preach.
Absolutely. We can be Black Americans, but we're Americans. We built this land.
Absolutely.
A lot of times we saying we African Americans. A lot of us in this country don't know nothing about Africa. I mean, I've never seen none of us compete against, you know, when the Europeans come to America, we don't call them European Americans.
So,
hope y'all catching these gems being dropped. Hope they're catching them.
What do you think? So, well, look, I mean,
It's just whenever they want to separate us.
yeah,
When we commit a crime, we're African American.
yeah.
When they want to separate, but when we do something good and
When you go to the Olympics, you're an American.
we're an American. Because when we get that medal, we're an American.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
That's good. Hey, now listen, you
can't call me. I can't be this one day to be something the next day.
Yeah.
Only when it's beneficial to you. That's when I'm an American.
So then you got Floyd Mayweather that's saying, yo, like, why do people keep referring to us as African American? Like, I'm American. I'm a Black American, right? For all the black people out there, there's nothing wrong with having genetic ancestry going back to the motherland, but we are about 500-600 years removed, and we need to get on that new bus, right? We are a newly formed people within the last 600 years that have basically no ties to the motherland, right? We can't say what tribe we from. We can't speak any language from any region of Africa. Most of us, anyways, right? Most of us don't have property over there. We don't know all the dietary meals that they have over there, right? We don't cook that over here. We've developed newly formed music, right? Rock and roll, bluegrass, hip hop, jazz. So still trying to hold on to genetic ancestry just seems kind of like, at this point, nonsensical. Now, while we are all racially black skinned people, right? And we do have similarities about all of us, the Caribbeans, Africans, people from South America, like the Brazilians. We're all different. Right? We're not going to dull culture to just skin color, because it's not. Culture is more than just skin color. It's literature, it's music, it's food, it's the way people dress, fashion, it's technological advances, literary works, art. There's a whole bunch of goes into being a different group of people. Like, this to be like, oh, we all black. Yes, racially, we all have black skin of different complexions, but culturally, we're not no more African than a fucking Spanish person is African. Like, come on. So he was right for saying that, even though, hey, sometimes you can't hate the messenger that says it, but you just got to accept the message. However, with Floyd Mayweather, there's certain messages that I just don't want coming from certain people, namely because if any scholar was sitting up there of any pedigree would literally bombard him with the question that you don't read, you can't read that well, what book did you get that out of? And he'd be boxed in, but he's speaking the truth. Now, I have reason to believe that the truth came from somebody's second or third hand, but hey, the truth is the truth. And I would say no matter who it's coming from, but This is pushing it, universe. Knock it off.